Tosin with a lovely pass to Kukureya. Good control there by him. Here's Gittins. Puts the ball in. Neto! 1-0 Chelsea. Lovely ball in there by Jamie Gittins and Pedro Neto at the back post. Unmarked with an easy header. Puts it past Dubravka and it's 1-0 here to Chelsea away. Big goal there for Chelsea. Pressure was building. 100% the pressure was building. And Chelsea now have capitalized with the pressure that they did put on Burnley in the last 10 minutes of this game. Kukureya goes ahead, but unfortunately there was no one to support him. Tuanzebe goes back to the keeper, Dubravka. Foul given, committed by Cullen. And he's unhappy with the referee's decision. Goal kick Burnley. Yellow card given to Pedro Neto. He got the yellow card for delaying the restart.
Hauser, this is it's looking pretty decent.
I saw
it's expensive.
Really expensive.
But like I saw this furry therapy session. And for a second I thought he meant furry and then he meant dogs.
Fleming winning the header, but that's straight into the hands of Robert Sanchez.
But also it's like 25k a month if you're doing the sharing loan. 25k a month and that's everything covered.
Yeah, they give laundry, food and everything.
Laundry, food, housekeeping. Which means any expenses you have above and beyond that is fun expenses.
Yeah.
So from that perspective it makes sense.
It's not burned. But again,
What a big challenge there by Walker.
Huh? They let everything.
But that's Tosin winning the header. And that's confusion between the two Burnley men.
They'll ensure the guest house is given food.
The fortunate that I think it was Walker winning the ball back for them. before anything wrong could have gone on. Kukurea cleanly winning the ball. Yes, you are Pedro! Pedro with the run! Pedro! Find Dalap! Dalap! You joker! What a bad cross there by Liam Dalap! If he squared that a lot better, he would have found Pedro Neto there to make it 2-0 to Chelsea, but Dalap! That's a howler there by that fool.
See, if I could see what the twin sharing looks like,
That's the thing, they don't have anything on the app. You have to call them. You have to get
or
a call
like
them.
visit, which is when Harshad's there, you can ask him to check. Because oh, it's one room with 2 beds.
Oh, okay.
Twin sharing also.
Tosin trying to find Liam Dalap, but that's overhit there by him. Straight into the hands of Martin Dubravka. Tosin wins the ball again, and that's a lovely turn there, firstly by Santos, and then by Pedro. But what a wasteful giveaway! He did all the right things just to give the ball away with that wasteful pass. Because there was tremendous stuff there by Joao Pedro. And Chelsea once again wasteful. Could have had a much better half. They weren't this wasteful, Chelsea. Especially, they've been very good in the last 15 to 20 minutes of this game. There's Tosin.
I'll come back Hyderabad on 4th Jan, 7:20 AM. Because my thing starts on 5th, so like the same day we have to find them.
Kukurea goes back to Tosin.
A lot of relative views of Hauser are its ass.
Bro, a lot of the shit that seems too good to be true is shit.
Robert Sanchez goes long. Esther wins the header. Kukurea. Neto. Very well done there by Neto to keep a hold of the ball. Liam Dalap. Great strength there by him. Pedro. Great tackle there by Tuan Zebedo. Winning the ball back for Burnley. Fleming winning the header against Tosin, but Reece James sweeps up for him. 2 minutes added on by the 4th official. Great tackle there by Florentino, but Jadon Anthony unable to keep the ball in for Burnley. Tosin, lovely pass there to Kukurea, who was in the middle of the park inverting from his left back role. Finds Dalap. Dalap! Once again, this guy's shooting is probably the worst in the league. His shot is way off target. Although seems like may have taken a slight deflection, but still, there was a horror shot there by Dalab because the shot was actually going way off target. He's lucky to somehow have won a corner for Chelsea, and this will be the last play of the first half. Can Pedro Neto put a good ball in now for Chelsea and give them a 2-goal advantage before the half? Put in by Neto. Half time here at Turf Moor. Burnley 0, Chelsea 1. Courtesy Pedro Neto goal. With this game, obviously Burnley started off very well in this game. Didn't take their chances early on, even though they were half chances. But after the 20th minute mark, Chelsea took over the game slowly but surely, building a good attacks with a lot more clearer chances. And in the end, they were rewarded with a Pedro Neto goal, which has given them the lead into the half-time break. November. Looking at the player ratings in the first half for Burnley. Dubravka 6.3, Kyle Walker 7.1, Hartman 7.1, Estev 6.8, Tuanzebe 6.2, Cullen 6.4, Florentino 6.7, Uguchuku 5.9, Chaunu 6.4, Anthony 6.3 and Fleming 6.2. For Chelsea, Robert Sanchez 6.1, Reece James 6.6, Kukureya 6.9, Chaloba 7, Tosin 6.7, Enzo Fernandez 6.8, Andre Santos 6.9, Jimmy Gittins 7.3, Joe Pedro 6.2, Neto 7.3 and Liam Delap 6.3. In that first half, Burnley started off as a brighter side, especially in the first 15 minutes of the game. They created most of the opportunities there. Although there were half chances, they were quite deadly, and a better execution from the attackers could have got them the lead early in the game. But Chelsea kept their composure. Their defense has been very good, even when Burnley did break past the midfield with one-on-one opportunities, 1v1 defending chances with either Chaloba against Chaunu or Tosin against Anthony. The two Chelsea centre halves have been the victors in those two battles. And apart from that, I think Burnley, the defense has been solid. Tuanzebe, he's been fine. Estev, I think he's been the standout, honestly. Blocking chances, winning the ball back in crucial areas of the half for Burnley. And even Hartman and Walker, in my opinion, have done a very good job in nullifying the threat of the Chelsea wingers, which is obviously Gittins and Neto, and also have put in some crosses into the box, although they've been unable to find any of their teammates. They put in the shift and effort to try and help Burnley build some attacks to try and score here at Turf Moor. The midfield, in my opinion, hasn't been great. Ugochukwu, I think, has been the weakest of the lot. And if you look at the rating, I think it's fair. He hasn't had much of an impact, has lost the ball in crucial areas, hasn't been able to link play with his players, with his teammates. And apart from that, they've also lost the midfield battle against Chelsea, giving away needless fouls in both halves of the field. And Fleming, I cannot speak much about him as he hasn't been involved much in this game, and also hasn't had any opportunities of such, but has been successful in few occasions against the two Chelsea centre halves in trying to win the header in the air, although it has led to nothing after that. Looking at Chelsea's team, I think Robert Sanchez hasn't had much to do in this game except for a Chauna effort from 40 yards just straight into his hands. Apart from that, I think Chelsea's centre halves have been superb. Chaloba and Tosin winning the ball back and also tackling and intercepting the ball from the Burnley attackers in many occasions. I think Andre Santos, he's been the star midfielder for them, winning the ball back, showing great control of the ball, being at the right place at the right time. Whenever a ball was put into the box, it seemed like the ball was always going straight into the path of Andre Santos, who always collected it or cleared the ball away out of danger. And also his turn his first touch along with the turn has been tremendous. Dropping the shoulder, going past the Burnley midfielder who have been pressing quite high up against Chelsea whenever they did have have a hold of the ball, which obviously is a tremendous trait to have. Along with João Pedro, I think he's also been able to have those silky turns, but his end product has been very bad. He's been very wasteful in a lot of occasions, unable to find Neto on the wing on two instances, as well as although he has been playing some 1-2 combination with Liam Delap, he's been unable to find the right weighted pass to send Delap through on goal with those 1-2 passes between him and Delap. I think Delap himself, he's done very well holding the ball, has had few very good turns to go past the the Burnley midfielders or the defenders. He too has been very wasteful though when it comes to taking his chances on goal, and has been a bit selfish in few scenarios as well, which if he does improve in the second half, can lead to Chelsea being a lot more devastating by creating a lot more chances. And the wingers Gittins and Neto, apart from obviously combining together for the goal, wherein Gittins did put a delightful ball into the box with Pedro Neto unmarked at the back far post, heading it past the goalkeeper. I don't think they've been much of a threat so far against the Burnley backline. Although Neto did have one opportunity where he did put the ball into the box, which was very well cleared off by Kyle Walker, or else it would have been Gittins at the far post tapping the ball in. But apart from that, I think it's been a good display from Chelsea post the 20 or 25th minute mark. Although when they were trying to create some chances in the early stages, they were unable to go past the low block and the press of Burnley to create some clear cut chances. But after that, ever since the game has opened up a bit more, wherein Andre Santos or João Pedro or Liam Delap as well have turned past their man, they've had some chances where they could have done a lot more, which obviously they've been wasteful of as of yet. Looking at the players that Chelsea can bring on in the second half, you have Alejandro Garnacho, who could be an impact in the attack if needed. Estevao Willian, who's been a star ever since he's joined Chelsea. He too can make an impact as well if brought on, which I do expect him to be brought on in the second half. Mark Gui could get a few minutes under his belt in the second half, as well as Malo Gusto, and also maybe Moises Caicedo, who may have a run in the final half an hour of the game. And looking at Burnley, I think Marcus Edwards and Lyle Foster, as well as Brun Larsen, I feel like they will come on for them. And I think Hannibal Mejbri may also have a run in the second half in the midfield for Burnley. Let's see what the second half brings to us at Turf Moor. Bit of a delay to kickstart the second half because the assistant referee has a bit of an issue with the technical aspects. Maybe one of his mics isn't working. Looks like he's not able to hear the instructions given by the officials from the VAR room. And the game will be back on with Burnley starting the second half. Burnley kickstart the second half. Tosin winning the header once again. Cullen does very well to get Anthony on the ball. Good turn there by Anthony. To Zebe. Cullen trying to find Uguchuku. Oh my god, good interception there by Andres Santos, but looks like a Tosin who misread the flight of the ball and the ball just bounced over his head. But luckily Chaloba was there to cover up for him. Bad ball there by Hartman. Enzo Fernandez winning the ball back. Finds Pedro Neto on the wing. Pedro Neto zooming past everyone on the wing here. Holds up the play. Finds Fernandez in the middle. Pedro way off target. That was a bad shot there by João Pedro on his weak foot. The ball flies way over the crossbar and the camera unable to find where the ball has landed. That's how shit that shot was by the clown Pedro. Where's the ball? Hey. Andres Santos winning the header. Dubravka going long. Finding Kyle Walker. By the way, Benoit Badiashile has come in for Chelsea in place of Reece James. So Badiashile is playing in the centre half position and Trevor Chaloba has moved to the right back role. Throw in by Guchuku. Chauna there, winning the header. Cleared away though by the Chelsea man. What a big challenge it looked like from Walker. But Peter Banks, the referee, disagrees there with Kyle Walker and gives him the yellow card for the challenge on Jamie Kittens. Chaloba goes long, trying to find Netu. He does very well there to get the ball from Hartman. Here's Neto. Neto goes back to Chaloba. Chaloba tries to put a cross in, but Estra once again, bro, this guy is a beast. Well done there by Andre Santos though. Oh, lovely nutmeg! There by Pedro Neto through the legs of Hartman. He's violated him. And if I was Hartman there, I think I would just punch Neto there for embarrassing me that badly. But I mean, anyhow. No, that's how embarrassing that was. Oh, that should be a foul. Oh, clean tackle, says the ref. No, he doesn't. Andre Santos. Looks like he's injured. Andre Santos looks like he's in a lot of pain. That was a rough tackle there by Cullen on Andre Santos. He's lucky to get away without a yellow card there. And Andre Santos, he's in a lot of pain. It looks like he may have dislocated his ankle. He's unable to move his foot at the moment. In this moment, there's utter silence, pin drop silence in the whole stadium. Looks like they're praying for Andre Santos. Looks like Santos, he's a bit okay now. He will be able to continue in this game. For a moment, it looked like it could be over for him in this game. Playing no further part, but looks like he's recovered. Babyyy Sanchez goes long, trying to find Neto. Hartman winning the header, but that's out of play. Thrown to Chelsea. Pedro. Oh! Up! Della puts it in, cleared away there by Tuan Zebi. Hey, yo, this Wi-Fi sucks, bro. Dumbass, bro. The VIT sucks. Can't give a normal.